Great Britain, with its temperate climate and protective buffer of insulating seas, passes a year every year, marked by the arrival and end of 4 distinct seasons, each one bringing with it opportunities and challenges for the wildlife that populates these isles. The long, lazy days of summer become gold, red and orange as many animals use autumn to prepare to hunker down or else move to warmer climes for the harsh, cold winter. As the temperature rises and the days get longer, the land once again bursts into life. The trees become full and green, there is an explosion of colour as flowers re-emerge, attracting millions of insects. It is this abundance of life that has resulted in many species choosing this bountiful season to raise their young. However, in order to exploit the riches of spring, organisms must be in sync. There is a delicate balance at play. Animals must time their reproduction carefully. Mate too early and you will face the challenge of rearing offspring in adversive conditions. Arrive back too late and the boom of food for your chicks will have been and gone. Over millions of years, animals have adapted their life histories to coincide with the seasonal events. But over the last 100 years, something has been tipping the balance. Since the Industrial Revolution, emissions of greenhouse gases have risen at an alarming rate, thickening the atmosphere and causing global temperatures to rise. The rise in temperature has caused certain seasonal events to happen earlier in the year. The leaves of deciduous trees uncurl, providing an excellent source of food for insect larvae. Unlike temperature, day length is not affected by global warming. Migratory birds, some as far away as sub-Saharan Africa, take to the skies to make an epic journey back to Great Britain and other parts of Europe in order to breed. Those that have not adapted to this shift in spring events hatch their eggs after the boom in larvae numbers, and so cannot gather enough to raise their young. The difference of just a few days can have devastating effect on the number of chicks surviving that year. Some bird species appear to have adapted to earlier springs by advancing their return to their breeding sites. The ability of others to adapt is constrained by genetics and migration routes, leading to a decline in their populations. As temperatures continue to rise, spring events continue to occur earlier and earlier, increasing the level of ecological mismatch between migratory birds and the life cycle of their prey species. The complexity of interactions between populations in an ecological system means we still do not completely understand the effect of ecological mismatch on many species. But as temperatures continue to rise, the survival of European migrant bird species is severely threatened.